Son of a bitch. My mic was out. Okay, thank goodness I caught that early. Thank God I caught that early. Okay, so I messed up my entire intro. God damn it. Stupid updates always disconnecting my mic. Alright, anyway. As I was saying, or rather, try to say, but only my head was moving. This is basically part 63 of Endwalker for the role quest, or rather, Endwalker in general. I'm considering this as part 63 for Endwalker, basically, and then 64, probably 65 as well for other quest lines we have. Yeah, I'm considering those two parts together, a part of the Legend of the Liger Dragon Endwalker saga. So I'm considering that. That's why I'm calling it part 63. I'm not considering this a part of Dawntrail because Dawntrail is going to be its own separate Legend of the Liger Dragon, but still, that's what I'm calling the series when I'm just going through them and roll queue, whatever. Yeah. What the Ishgardian Delegate has basically told me is that there's a blasphemy, and blasphemy is people that have been turned into that fell into despair and been turned into monstrosities thanks to Dynamis. Yeah, thanks Medion. Anyway, and apparently this blasphemy is in the shape of a dragon, which is very concerning considering dragons are now our allies in this. So anyway, wherever you're at just at the moment while I relay the glad tidings to the commander. And as I said before, I'm happy to have interactions with Sir Emmerich, our Lord Commander, because it's been a while. I wish it would have been voiced over, but it looks like it's beggars can't beat you. All right, this settled. Upon arriving to Ishgard, please take your services to the Aetherite and Plaza. Lord Artal will be there to retrieve you. May the Furies speed your way. Wait a minute, I can just take the freaking airship. Make it. Alright, anyway. Yeah, so that's gonna be the plan. We're gonna finish up with the Endwalker role quest. And I think there's might be an actual quest line for the role quest of Endwalker. I don't know. But anyway. Where's the so yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing. Then I'm gonna be excited to go back to Dawntrail because I really want to do the role quest lines first, and then I want to go do the Hildebrand storyline because I'm excited. Oh, we get to see Hildebrand again. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. All right, top 500 go. God damn, it used to be more. It used to be like 300. Huh. Even inflation is affecting the video games. Holy shoot. All right, anyway. All right, where did you say to be? Ah, okay. There we are. Once again over here. Oh, there he is. I see him. Very inconspicuous. Hey, long time no see. I had to deal with your little brother, but still. Rex, I've been expecting you. Words cannot express how heartening it is to have you fighting by our side. By the way, as you can see, I have my glamour ready for not Dawntrail. For Endwalker, I'll have something ready for Dawntrail. I think I'll just use the regular red mage outfit because that is so sick of a design. Anyway, allow me to echo the sentiment. Hey, Amric! Long time no see, buddy. How's Lucia? All right, greetings, my friend. If you wonder, Lord Artile and I are leading the efforts to deal with the blasphemy. With your capable self on the fold, I have no doubt we shall succeed. Amen to that. Without further ado, I shall brief you on the situation. This was a handful of days after the first beast appeared in Rathahan. Boy, what does this thing look like? Oh, somebody from the Burmy. I knew it. I should have done it. An Elvian man was observed at the hoplin of the in the pillars, walking up with an unsteady glint. And if I remember correctly, I think Aaronville may have come across this guy when he was in Ishgard. All of a sudden, he buckled over in pain, and before anyone knew what had happened, he transformed into a terrible draconic beast. Ooh. Oh. Oh man, I kind of wish they would have done something a little bit better than this. The mere sight of this, many who changed at the present and also turned, and regrettably, the temple knights were forced to put them down. The blasphemy itself, however, took wing and fled. Pro, Profane Fafnir, we have chosen to call it, after the dragon man of Ishgardian myth. Okay. Since that day, the beast has often been sighted in the skies above Ishgard. It does not attack, only circles menacingly for a time and Aryan disappearing again. Alas, these brief visitations are enough to cause more people to turn, and fear and panic to spread out further. Right. As part of the investigation, we have sought to identify the man who became the blasphemer, but thus far as we have learned not. And we should start at the Burmese. We have, however, identified a common thread between those who subsequently turned. All were people of fervent faith. People who, such as priests and inquisitors. Oh. When the truth of our nation's history was laid bare, the legitimacy of the church was called into question. Many Ishgardians struggled to reconcile with the revelations and with their beliefs, and none more so than the pious, the few. Such men and women we post-it would be more susceptible to despair, and therefore the transformation. We must find a way to stop it. Ishgard has only just emerged from a 1,000-year war, and we cannot suffer another great tragedy, much less so soon. We'll do it, my Lord Commander. In order to attain better understanding of the situation, we intend to speak with a member of the clergy, sole individual who survived witnessing the blasphemous birth without being turned. Clem is his name, and he's a deacon at St. Raymond's Cathedral. Come, let us seek him out at once. All right, lead the way. So basically, this is just like the remnants of what happened with Heaven's Ward, where people couldn't accept the truth that they were told that the Dragon Song War was actually started by man, and not by the dragons, and that the original noble lords lied to them because they wanted to remain in power. And basically, it's basically something similar to like real world, where somebody loses their faith and they cannot handle the truth of that they've been lied to, and so they lose faith and basically fall into despair, and nothing good becomes of it. So yeah, anyway, where is, oh, he's within the wall. All right, there's Clem. Lord Amic, Lord Artal, and the Savior Ishgard besides, you do me a great honor. I am Clem. I serve as deacon here at St. Raymond's Cathedral. I understand you were among those in the Hopeland when the incident occurred. We give thanks to the Fury for your merciful preservation. We now seek to prevent the blasphemy from wreaking havoc any further, and we would appreciate any details you can provide. Loath though we are to make your recall unpleasant memories, will you do not recount to us what you have witnessed that day? Very well. We have presumably relocated the vault's libraries to the cathedral, in case you were unaware. We had finished delivering a batch of tombs, and we were on our way to bring over another. As we approached the hoplon, we noticed a young man walking unsteadily. No sooner had he come to an abrupt halt than he transformed into a draconic beast. The fiend fixed on us with a menacing glare, and it was all we could do was find our wits and flee. But to my compounding horror. My brethren who were with me began turning into monstrosities as well, one after another. Praise the Fury, that you? At least you were spared, Deacon Clem. I cannot imagine how frightening the experience must have been. Oh, who are you? Bishop Bartanok. Forgive me if I interrupt. I'm informed that our stalwart protectors were present, and I wish to express my gratitude. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for your service. I pray that we shall soon be free of this scourge. Indeed, if there is aught we might do to your aid, your effort, you need not but say. You are most kind, your grace. And all right. Wonder if he's gonna come into play at any point. Yeah, I want to get my hopes up. We're probably dealing with different things. Anyway, that was the Archbishop of Bartanok, the head of St. Raymond and a member of the synod. With the seat of the Archbishop vacant, he is in effect the highest authority in the Ishgardian Orthodox Church. This is so. This is so. Yet, in spite of the elevated station, he remains as kind and humble a man as I have ever known. Like his grace, I would do all that I can to help shepherd the people through this uncertain time. And to that end, there is a request I would make you. If you could spare a moment to consider. All right? Of course. If it's within our power, we should be glad to offer your aid. Thank you. All right. In the wake of the transformation, a group of clergymen fled the city in fear. Yet though they sought refuge in the wilderness, they put themselves in the mercy of the elements and fell fiends above. Given the cause of the transformation is not clear, I think theirs was a decidedly unwise decision. I wish to set out and find them, but I am not trained in the ways of war. As such, I require those who accompany me in the search. So that's the way of it. Suffice it to say, we will help. Do you know whether your fellows may have headed Western Highlands, I believe. Between Gorgon Mills and Hemlock, there's no shortage of abandoned buildings in that area. Very well. Time being of the essence, I propose we split up in towers of separated areas. Rick, if you could escort the good clergy to Gorge Mills, Ardata and I will tend to Hemlock. Right? Alright, anyway. Western Highlands it is. Highlands it is. Get it. Okay, where are you at? Go. Hang on. Oh. Oh. Oh God. Oh. Hang on. Sorry. Alright, sorry about that. Wait. Oh, hang on. Yep, sorry. Sorry about that. I just got messages on. Okay. Alright, what's up? I had a couple messages on Discord. I apologize. Alright, there we go. Alright, so where to? Yoki. I probably should have gotten an Ishgard mount, but anyway. I might go up in this one. Yoki. Been a while since I had Red Mage. If I remember correctly, I have to press this one before I use this one and this one. And then same goes for the AoE. Okay, I think I got that. And I can just use M5. Oh, and then these two are like, it makes it automatic, I think. No, no, I forgot what I forgot. I'm forgetting the word. God damn it! I always have the words on the tip of my tongue, but I always forget. I have a dumb dodo brain. That's why. I'm not very smart. If you haven't noticed. Okay, so hey, there they are. Well, at least these people are nicer than the other lady from the Dark Knight quest line. All right, yeah. Okay, hang on. All right, drink a little water. Sorry. All right, anyway. You! Ah, I see you found them. Yes, and none the words word for word. Thank you, Siri. My friends, forgive us if we had given you cause to alarm. But come out of concern for your well-being. We come out of concern for your well-being. Though we understand why you quit the city, we fear you may have placed yourselves in greater risk by coming here. His Grace Bishop Veritanok too worries for your health and prays for your swift return. So please, would you not allow us to escort you to the Holy See? I assure you, you will be much safer there than this wretched place. Oh boy, here comes the stop of the music. Servants of the Fury will never be safe in the city. Don't you see? Oh no, they're gonna turn. This is your fault. You and your cursed revolution. Okay, come on. That's going over the top there, buddy. Right, the people disdain us, mock us behind our backs, and spit on our faces. Oh boy. And now someone is conspiring to transform us into monstrosities, enemies of the church, I wager, emboldened by your deeds. So, no, I will not go back to Ishgard. I'd sooner freeze to death than suffer your pity. Oh boy, here it comes. What? I've seen this one before. All I ever done was serve to her. I'm a good man. I cannot forsake me. You cannot forsake me. Oh boy. I'll only preserve. Holy. Rex, we cannot allow him to harm any other. Please give chase and do what you must. We will return here and keep the others. And to keep the others calm. Righty ho. Oh man, I forgot how cool I look with this haircut. Alright, anyway. Hey, Manatee. Yeah. Excuse me. Alright, there we are. Let's see if I remember correctly. Also gotta remember I gotta heal too. Son of an emerald. Here we go. There we are. Cure him. Solid. And of course I get the alpaca. Alright. Alright, Artel. Lord Commander. Is it done, Rick? It is. It is finished. My thing. What happened is most regrettable. Regrettable. But we must be grateful that no one else came to harm. While you were gone, the deacon was able to convince the others to return to the city. Let us escort them back at once, and then reconvene in the congregation to consider our next course of action. For our purpose, we have used the use of the strategy room. Announce yourself and the guard to the guard without, and he will show you in. Hey. Right. Anyway, so let's teleport it back. Holy shoot! This is just one customer. Okay. Ooh. If worst comes to worst, then probably have to save the next part for tomorrow. Anyway, I'm kind of hoping it doesn't. Right, and then good night. Ah, there we go. Okay, into the treasury room we go. All right. Hey, there we go. Start our top. Lest you wonder, we have taken the clergymen to St. Raymond's for rest and recovery. If truth be told, the thought that they may still succumb to despair and turn remains at the forefront of my mind. Yet the risk would be greater still were we to keep them in arm's length and deny them the comfort of the church. Indeed, from words we have spoken, the Inquisitors yearn for the days of old. I mean, that's every Inquisitor in any form of media. They hate the changes to the status quo and they want the same status quo repeatedly over and over again. Alright, anyway. He and others like him can let me reread that. He and others like him can scarcely be blamed. Since the truth of our nation's founding and the Archbishop's machinations were made public knowledge, the church has been in turmoil. I mean, I don't doubt it. They've just been exposed as liars, which is very common for churches that big. Anyway, though we have made good strides for the separation of religion and state, there have been far less progress in the reformation of the church. For our faith has been everything to us, our purpose and our comfort. It's not an easy thing to reconcile one's beliefs with the betrayal of a spiritual leader. Thus, torn between their hearts and minds, many Ashgardens feel lost, and none more so than the members of the clergy, those whose faith was unshakable, but now is, considering what has happened. All right, anyway, the little wonder that most dedicated and devout are likely to turn. So it seems, a further investigation is needed ere we draw a defined conclusion. With the war's end, Ishgard has sent out a new path. The chores we make now shall share shall share. What am I reading? Oh my god. Now I'm just making up words right. With the war's end, let me read that. With the war's end has set a new path. The chores we make now shall determine our course for the future. Come what way we dare, not to squander in the chances we have fought so hard to attain. Alright, will do. Oh my god, I need to yawn again. Why am I always getting sleepy when I'm doing this? Anyway. Once we return, once the returned clergymen have sufficiently calmed down, I shall have the deacon speak with them, that we might gain insight into the individual's plight. Good. Meanwhile, I shall take the opportunity to brief my men on the recent development. Alright. Probably take a moment to rest, my friend. You've earned it. When you're ready to continue, we may stick us out. Okay. Alright, anyway. Okie. Oh, already 86. Alright. Rex, your timing cannot be better. Deacon Clem has finished speaking with the rescued clergyman and will be here shortly with his findings. Lord Emic is too on his way. Let us await them. All right. Let's see what the clergyman has to say. Big sip of water before. I said I'm gonna freaking need it. Okay, there we go. All right. Oh God, I feel another yawn coming. Ah, freaking hate yawn so much. All right. Anyway, Deacon Clem, we thank you for making our acquaintance on our behalf. Acquaintance on our behalf. There's no imposition in the least. As I said, I am glad to do all I can. So, it is our to understanding that we escorted back were all close acquaintances to the Inquisitor who turned. Like him, they too have been the subject of harassment by certain quarters of the populace. Is this correct? It is, I'm afraid. And they are far from alone. Men in the cloth were once afforded respect in defenses as servants of Heloni, but now they are openly reviled by many. As we're complicit in the perpetration terrible lies, this is the truth. We were too misled. We too were victims, yet we were regated by some as criminals. Ah, okay, that's not. Well, I do understand the people's anger, but it saddens me to think that they would thus lash out at their fair fellow men. I mean, especially when we need solidarity most of all. Though I can't imagine your plight. I would not presume to fully grasp your pain. Will you tell us the challenges you and yours have had in the face of the since the war's end? All right. Let's see what you got. Like all sons and daughters of Ishgard, we dreamed of peace for in our lifetime. But now that it has come, we find we have little cause to rejoice. Our faith has long been the foundation of our lives. And overnight, that foundation has been crippled by fractures beyond repair, and then some. To learn that we had been deceived, and we had unwittingly deceived others, in turn was just devastating. We who had once been shepherds to men who found ourselves lost lambs, bereft of sturdy and wanting for guidance. We have we have languished in darkness after all. There you go. Ah. All right. Gosh, damn. These yawning fits are really bad, man. All right, anyway. All right. Yet I have faith that the church will redeem itself. That it will find a new path and again become a beacon of hope for its people. All right, I see. Thank you for sharing with us. Your testimony has confirmed our suspicions. According to our allies, that which causes people to turn is none other than their despair and anguish. If it wasn't before, it's abundantly clear that why members of the clergy are among that is transformed. That you did not, I believe, is due to your unwavering faith in the church. In light of this, we would ask you to continue with your continued cooperation. Of course, anything to help my brethren. Now that we have established the cause, that leaves us with the mystery of our profane Fafnir's identity. The progenitor of these criminals. Could he too have been a man of the cloth? From what I recall, his garb. I had no doubt it. He was dressed in common fashion and eloquently against the cold beverages. So, I don't know if you hear that, but I think one of my sorry about that. All right, anyway. All right, let's get through this. All right, blah blah blah. Tastes cold beverages. Okay. This said, something of the individual may remain of the blasphemous influence in behavior. If we can determine the instincts drive profane Fafnir, then we may learn who it was and his knowledge. I believe will prove vital for our efforts to stop it. What do, Lord Commander? Deacon Clem, we ask that you reach out to your fellow clergymen. Please do what you can to ease their anxiety. Understood. As I have ever done, I shall provide what comfort I can to those in need. Meanwhile, he has made it a priority to identify the blasphemy. To that end, I would ask you to seek out more eyewitnesses. The Hopland is a busy place, and at any given time, some ordinary citizens are bound to have a presence at the tragedy, as the tragedy of a tragic event unfolds. I propose we make inquiries in the pillars. If you could attend to the Hopland, Lord Artile, and I will look into the surroundings. Okay. 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 Alright, so near the Hopland. Oh, okay. I think I know which one to go first. Yep. Yeah. Alright, who are we supposed to talk to? Oh. Here we go. Dragon that appeared in the Hopland. I've seen one by my own eyes. One moment an Elsie and the next a terrible beast. He was a heretic, I take it? Well, yes and no. But I guess I can see why they would think man turning into a dragon would be a heretic. Considering that's what has happened in the last couple of 1,000 years in here in Ishgard. Alright. Where is this person? Ah, there you are. I was in prison in the incident at the Hop, but a young man poorly dressed in for the cold I did see. I recall him well because the eight Saint Bonadude was searching for him. He was a patient at the infirmary and coincidence had the same name. Oh. Okay. Oop. Wrong direction. I wonder if I can. Up here. Okay. All right, let's. Hopefully, we can finish this in under an hour, maybe. I should have gone to the I should have gone to the tribune. I'm stupid. Now we're just gonna make a whole roundabout. Oh, that person. All right, there we are. Madam? No, I didn't see the dragon, nor would I have wished to. frightful as it sounds. They say it wasn't a Dravonian attack, but if not, then what is it? Well, it's a blast. Okey-dokey. Alright, there we go. Lord Commander. There you are, Rex. Did you search anything? Search any faults? Or find any faults? Hang on. Right. Patient in the infirmary. In the infirmary. Huh. Among those whom I spoke also claims to have witnessed an individual fitting the description. A man walking in scepter. Who did not seem to flee the cold. If he had been wandering straight out of the infirmary, it would explain why his attire. Yes, I dare say we have found our blaster. But to think that his name should be Vanadru. Alright. Okay. Hang on. It's the same name from the former Heavensward Commander Sir Vanadru, the Ramuid, from whom the infirmary is named. Sir Vanadru, however, retired from his station at the ripe old age some years ago. It's not like to have been him. In any case, we have a lead. We shall head to the infirmary at once. Pray return to me in the Burmese. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's go to the Burmese. Okay, so where's it? Wait, where'd I teleport? Oh god, I closed my eyes, didn't I? There we go. Okay. All right. Freaking moment. Ah. There we are. This is Loverick. Aside from who was in charge, the aide who was in charge of Vanadru. Have you found him? Oh, please say you have. We have not, I'm afraid. But we seek to hope. We seek to hope, and could you tell us more about him? We may ask how he came to be at the infirmary. All right, he was found on patrol in the Central Highlands after being treated for his hurt. Okay, after being treated for his hurt, he was brought back to us in the convulsing. Being in the prime of his years, he had been doing well, but then something definitely was amiss. Prime of his years, by all accounts, he was no old man. He remains he seems safe to assume. Is it safe to assume that this isn't Sir Vanadru? Seems safe to assume that it isn't Sir Vanadru. Oh no, he's definitely a different person, as I told Lord Artel. And though he gave his name as Vanadru, he seemed rather confident, and we had no plans to confirm his identity. In his name, he shouldn't be watching. casting spell on your wait, what? Okay. Hang on, let me read that because I'm getting confused here. Ah, hang on. Come on, brain. Work with my mouth here. Ah. Ah. In a state, he should not be wandering about on his own. Please, you must find him. All right? Then we got a job to do, Lord Commander. The man who recently turned into a beast at the hub. Forget to say it may have been Vanadru. What? No, how can this be? Is there cause else? Is there aught else you can tell us? Things that you may have said and none while in your care? Well, he was still unconscious. He would often ramble. Though most of it was incoherent. He mentioned the Archbishop names many times, and he spoke with the bishop too, Bishop Fontenot, Vinternock. I assume he was a previous man in the Holy See. Oh God, I have no idea what I'm literally falling asleep while reading this. This is not a good combo at all. Ugh, I need a little action to wake up my brain. Right, I see. Thank you for your cooperation. We'll continue with our investigation and we shall confirm what became of Vanadru. Inform you forthwith. Uh, Let us return to the congregation for now. You know, what? Right, hopefully we'll finish it with it. We'll finish it up real soon. Ugh. This is definitely getting me to reconsider getting up early now and then having to go to work, leaving home late and getting up early to stream during the week is really definitely getting me to reconsider doing that and just streaming at the weekends when I'm fully awake. All right. Well, the mystery remains. We were not one step closer to identify the man who became Profane Fafnir. Indeed, though he did not first appear to be a member of the clergy, his words betray a fervent faith. And now curious that he would speak not only of his arrangement, but the Bishop Vartanak especially. Maybe that something could happen with this Benadru and Vartanak. Perhaps he was personally acquainted with his grace. Exactly. In light of the possibility, I believe we should speak with him directly. Okay. I agree. I will request an audience, but His Grace has many demands upon his time. It may be a while before we are to be seen. Should you have any other businesses, pray feel free to obtain them anytime. Oh, no worries. God. Hopefully we get this finished soon. Okay. Hang on. Give me a little time to stretch. work. Because I've been yawning, sleeping when I thought I could come. That's definitely something else. Every streamer that you just want to do. Some samples I got from business, and I really like it. Lemonade one was pretty good. I think I got Lily, Thai Lily's hole. That was really good. Tasted like a mix of passion fruit with like a tropical flavoring. Well, passion. Uh, definitely should get that one. Just try to get some G Fuel for keep me awake. That stuff really did work. The only one that kind of made me jittery was the black cherry. So yeah. Anyway. Okay. Well, hopefully that worked. All right. Excellent. Excellent timing, Rex. The Deacon Clem has just sent word to the Bishop Vartanak. See us now. By which she means right this instant. This is extremely short notice, I know. It would not do to miss this opportunity to learn how he and Venadrew came to be connected. Now, not wishing to keep his grace waiting, Lord Emick is ready on his way to St. Raymond's Cathedral. Come, let's hurry ourselves. Okie. St. Raymond's Cathedral we go. See, we only got an hour to finish all this. Where's the exit? There we are. Hey, there you are, Clem. My lord, I am so sorry. I informed His Grace that you were making his way hither. But shortly before you arrived, he recalled that he had an urgent business and had to leave the cathedral at once. He cannot have gone far, though. I just wish to search for him in the hopes that he can still steal a moment of his time. To grant us an audience only to depart with such haste, what business could he be so pressed? What indeed? Okay. Follow him down. Alright, where are you? Where are you, Barta? Oh, there you are. Bartel? Found his grace. Got it. Well now. What even the Saber of Vishka should be here? Your Grace, perhaps this simply our misunderstanding, but we were under the impression that you had granted us an audience. Oh, his face has definitely changed since the last time. Lord Speaker, rest assured, I was just about to return to the cathedral. There's no need, Your Grace. This will not take long. As you may have heard, you have been investigating a young man named Vanadrew. Is he known to you? No, I cannot say he is. With the exception of former Archmandarite, I'm sure I know no one by that name. But mine and the archbishops are known to many. Yes, perhaps the youth took inspiration from the public services from which we presided. Goodly souls that he is. Full glad I am that his faith was of comfort to him in the sickness, and I pray Helone that he will soon be found in good health. He knows something. He knows something. Now then, there's nothing else. I shall return to my duties. Oh, hey, echo time. Oh. Oh. Shit, this is in the past. Like back when was this before Heaven's Ward or after? Just, fear not, your eminence. I shall carry on your legacy. Oh, that definitely can't be good. We have completed the preparations as per your instructions. But are you certain this will work? It will. It must. Lord Emmerich broke the truth when he revealed the Archbishop sought primal powers to strengthen the people's faith. Oh, I don't like where this is going. Because that is the former Archbishop's blade that he used when he transformed into King Thornton. So if it's any indication, whatever Aether residuals, they're gonna transfer onto him, and they're basically gonna use them as like some power battery to jumpstart another primal. Or rather, that was they were attempting. All right. Anyway, I cannot bring myself to believe it. Not at first, but of course, the catalogs of His Eminence's personal articles. I came upon his journal. Therein, he had written that though abundant ether and fervent prayer is possible to make gods into men, all the power we require lies in this place, in Oz's law, by channeling the essential elements into the soulless flesh. And this is like Bershan or Vitra, where it's like a circumli is what they called it, where it has no basically like nothing, no soul, no nothing in it, just like just Vitra's eye that's used to power it, so he can like basically move and talk in a human form and doesn't have to be limited to his dragon form. Oh, so they're gonna use the power to basically turn this into like a sort of pseudo person. All the power that requires to play out this law, blah blah blah, soulless flesh and sword we found. We shall summon forth King Thornton and his Knights 12. By his blessed shall Ishgard be restored to its former glory. Oh. That's what he was trying to keep secret. Should have known better than to trust that guy. But something went wrong. Something went very wrong. Uh-oh. What is this? It was just an ordinary man. Scarcely changed from before. Oh. Oh. Oh, was this what King Thornton might have looked like before? Because Primal changes. Oh, His Eminence. I must protect. Uh, no, this isn't right. Confound it. Perhaps I overlooked something. Must return to the Holy See and review the journal. Your Grace, what should we do with this thing? Leave it. It's a failure without use or value. The denizens of this place will deal with it soon enough. Oh, poor bastard. Barely even born and already forsaken. No wonder you turned into a blasphemy. Jesus. Even all these years later. Sword and still a pain in our ass. Rex, are you well? Were you perchance granted a vision of the past? Oh boy, was I. An attempted summon of King Thornton and his Knights 12? You're in real big trouble there, mister. Your Grace, you should know full well that summoning is strictly forbidden. You will accompany us to the congregation and explain yourself. I have dedicated my life to the church, conducted my affairs in accordance with the scriptures, and have taught others. But now you look at all of us torn down everything that denied us, defied us. You cannot know how it feels to exercise rejected by forsaken the community and be denied by your society. Well, I deny you justice. I deny in this court that the church has no place. I refuse to accept it. You hear me? I refuse to accept it. Oh, there we go. Oh, this is where my joke comes. Oh, never mind then. Yep. And that's why he's our Lord Commander. Your Grace, no! And like that, he's gone. It should come to violence yet again. Would that your hand not be would that your hand had not been forced, my lord. Deacon Clem should not be alone in this time. I should remain with him while tending to the aftermath. When things have settled, I will return to the congregation. Pray go on ahead and get some rest. Will do. Poor Clem. I'm guessing that was also his father figure. Still, I feel bad for that Elzian clone too. Like that's extremely sad, man. So they just literally used him for to summon a primal. It didn't work quite as well as they would have hoped, and then they just abandoned him. Damn. I was gonna talk about falling to a pit of deep despair after that. And of course, Bertrox or whatever his name is. Of course, he would try to summon back King Thornton. Never trust an Inquisitor. Never trust an Inquisitor. Right, anyway. Here. Alright, where you at? Great. How far does the deacon? Well enough, and given the circumstances. Though understandably shaken, he is most determined as ever to help his fellow. Truly, he is possessed of a stout heart. But to think that even a member of the Synod succumbed to despair in turn. The crisis gripping the church is far graver than I have imagined. In pushing for such an abundant separation of religion and state, we may have exacerbated a growing divide between the clergy and the general populace. I mean, that was always going to happen regardless, but still. Rex, will you recount in full what you witnessed in your vision? Yep. Basically, they had a clone body, and they basically empowered it with the power of a primal. Or tried to. With whatever remnants they had. That he should seek to use one of the Alog's unholy abominations to create a primal. And yet that which manifested was not only a being you fought, but rather retained the form of a man, one driven by desire to protect the Archbishop? Yep. We may safely assume the bishop did not have the sufficient ether. For freed of Nidhogg's eyes, the sword Acladian no longer has such power. Nor does the warring triad remain to be harnessed thanks to your valorous intervention. But if the summoning failed, how did the clone come to possess life? And what purpose drives it? Lack of ether notwithstanding, the necessary components were present for the summoning. Perhaps the ritual itself was a success, and the vessel, though imperfect, arose a champion of the Archbishop. Yet now he did not come in the Central Highlands. You believe that this clone and the man who became the blasphemy are one and the same? Nay, I merely speculate. Yet considering that we know of the clone and Venator, it would seem most likely possibility. Whatever the truth may be, it would not be elude for us forever. First, I must say some groundwork for the next phase of our investigation. God's permitting, I will have the news ere long. Pray look in on us when you can. How was that for? Read. Gosh, damn it. I really want to finish this up. Okay, 88. Rex, are you ever a sight for sore eyes? Alright. No tidings, my friend. I dispatched the temple knights to find the clergyman who aided the Archbishop of Vartanok summoning the attempt. Regrettably, they were, when confronted, all turned and had to be put down. Without their account, how are we to ascertain the clone of Venedru are the same individual? And taking an assumption that they are, perhaps we should insist on considering how Venedru may have found his way into Corsica. According to Rex's vision, he was abandoned in Oz's law. But what did he do afterward? Then there is but one way to ascertain the truth. We follow his trail. I shall go in search of the clone in Oz's law. If he is still there, then we are dealing with a different individual. Bonafide. So leave the floating continent to your capable hands. Meanwhile, Rex and I shall retrace Benedru's steps whence he first appeared. Upon being founded in the Central Highlands, he was taken to Camp Dragon's Head. Let us begin our acquaintances there. Hey, Dragon's Head. Love going there. Feel like I didn't eat enough breakfast this morning. Maybe I didn't eat enough or a lot. Right, there we are. Oh, there's one. Investigating stranger found, but involved myself, I can't tell much. But in case you're interested, early the same day has sight of an airship flying dangerously low. Soon dispatched into the brewing snowstorm, looking not to turn. The stranger suddenly brought you flying an airship low. No one in here. Okay, I think that might be in the building. Yep. Oh, I know which building this is, isn't it? Oh, no, it's not. Well, it isn't the late Lord Hatchafan's dear friend. Hey, is there something you require? Ah, yes, a mysterious man among those who tended him. He was not retired for the snow, much less much less the snowstorm in which he had been caught in, and was suffering from frostbite. When people are extremely cold, they mistakenly feel that they are warm in this robe. That might explain his state of distress. Okay, more. Oh, it's in here, isn't it? Got up there. Gosh damn it, Jojo. Where? Oh, better or this people? Okay, it's people. Oh, it is in here. How's this person doing? Oh well. Rest in peace. I don't know why I bent the table. All right, anyway. All right, yes, no. Says everybody honored to receive you. What brings you to our humble camp this day? An injured man who was found in the wilds? Yes, I know that one. I was on patrol when I sent him to the north province. He was unconscious in a bad way, and we bore him back, hurriedly bore him back to health, back to camp. After doing so, we after doing what we could for him, we sent him onto the city. Yeah, so he might be dealing with the actual guy. There's Emmanuel Lane and Anawa. Okay. All right, well, Commander. There you are. Were you able to learn aught of interest? Yes, I have. All right. A mysterious found collapsed after an airship was seen flying low. Yes, the accounts I heard are consistent with yours. I, for one, am curious about the fate of this unknown airship. To what end, I have arranged a pair of black chocobos for us to more efficiently scour the area. I shall continue our efforts our search for the province where Vanadu is said to have been found. All right, we're ready. Hey, chocobo ride with the Lord Commander. Oh man, the Amric fan girls must have been going crazy for this role quest if they ever played it. All right, so I gotta pay attention because they're gonna have something in the background for sure. Otherwise, they wouldn't do this. Okay. Oh, nothing so far. Let's continue northeast. All right. Don't see anything. Whew. Oh, fade to black. We found something. All right. Oh, he's right there. Ooh. Fury. It's the blasphemy. Eat it. Oh, God. Here we go again. All right. Sorry. Got distracted a little bit. All right. It's imminent. Must protect. It's imminent. Ah, finally awake. He'll only be praised. How are you feeling? Strong enough to speak? Tell me your name. My name. My name is Ephraim. Oh, if he would have called himself Zephyrin, it would have been on site for me. All right. No, Charbert. Or was I Villigan? The crane. So many names swirling in my mind, and voices that reject them. Is there none that they will accept? Are you all right? Vainatro. My name is Vainatro. Oh no, that's the name. That's the name of our infirmity. I did say fate has guided you to us. So Vainatro, if you are feeling up to the little conversation, can you tell me about yourself? Anything else you remember? Anything at all? Proud son of House Desno. Nay, a devout servant of Hail Alone, who lives for the rush of battle, pleasure of inflicting pain, the attentions of maidens, to fight beside my brothers in arms. Oh, I'm saying a low-born runt whoever afford effort who afforded a low-born runt whose every effort went unwarded, whose very name disqualified him from ever leading the temple at night. But his essence raised him up, granted him a place at his side. From that day forth, I pledged my sword to the serpent. Pledge my very being, my life being to be offered into the defense of his. I think I'm starting to get the picture. I am a knight of the heavens ward, sworn to protect and serve the archbishop. Oh, you're a knight. Forgive me if that sounded rude. I had no idea. While I realize your memories may be somewhat muddled, I'm afraid I must inform you that the heavens ward have not been seen in quite some time, and is presumed dead, and the archbishop. Well, he is most certainly no longer of this world. But uh, the important thing is you're safe now. And we'll help you get back on your feet. Speaking of which, Let me bring you some food and water. You must be absolutely famished. I think I'm starting to get what's his deal. He has the Knight's 12 souls, all of them inside him. And they're all fighting for control of this body. And none of them have control. And that's how they ended up losing control and turning into a blasphemy. That's my theory. Archbishop dead? No, no, this cannot be. How can I still be alive when he is not? I must find him. And that denial led to him falling into despair, turning into that draconic blasphemy. Rex! What, Commander? Oh! For the glory of King Thornton! Oh boy. Another vision, I take it? Boy, one if ever. Let us make for Ishgard. Expect that Lord Artal will soon return. If he has been not if he has not already, we should be glad to hear of your tale. All right. Wait. All right. Okay, strategy room. You do. No, another. Pray, but pray your search is more productive than mine. Oh boy, Artel, you don't know the half of it. Everyone is here. Excellent. So you were able to find our clone in Azesla? Nay. No, but the discarded alkaline remain. How how fared you with your efforts in the Central Highlands? In the course of retracing Venderdrew's steps, we came upon the wreck of the Soleil. I suspect you found the vessel abandoned in Azesla and tried to use it to return to Ishgard. But he crashed en route. It was subsequently rescued by a patrol from Camp Dragonhead. So it would seem. And the Archbishop's ship was not only the only thing we found. Profane Fafnir was there too. The creature chose to flee, but not before Rex had a vision of Vendrew's past. All right, go on, my friend. Share with us what you have witnessed. Sorry for the delay. All right, all the pieces fit. And it is you assume, my lord. Vendrew and the clone are one and the same, and in his despair, he turned into a blasphemer. And yet the confusion he exhibited when asked his name, is as if he wasn't sure of his own identity. According to the Scions, primals retain the memories of their previous incarnation. From this, it may be assumed that the clones were harboring the memories of all those that who became King Thornton and his Knight's Skull. Though he struggled to reconcile these conflicting memories, he managed to steal the dragon out. To settle, he tried. Gosh, hang on. Trying to get my composure here. Alright. Though he struggled to reconcile with the conflicting memories, he managed to settle on the name Venator. The voices within were certainly in agreement with when facing Rex. There might the mere sight of whom drove the blasphemy to flee. Above all, however, they shared the desire to protect the Archbishop. This desire was sealed when Venadru's very being, and when he learned that he no longer had a purpose. The heavens ward took up arms against us and Ishgard, and by their hand were we robbed of one of our finest knights and dear friend. Oh boy, hang on. Don't remind me of how she fun at the time. Even so, I would not wish such a terrible fate upon them. Their self-seeming fate inflicted upon full many clergymen, and the fate I fear ordinary citizens will succumb if we fail to act. The people will not only forget the betrayal of our church's leadership, nor would they try, but the absolute comfort and stability one can afford them by the institution many may have become lost and are all too valuable in spread. But people cannot forget that they need to move forward. The church can still be a comfort, but things need to change. Which option seems better? Because I like both of these, to be honest. This one sounds a lot more hero-y, because this one also sounds like both of them are just the exact same thing. Basically, they just like need to move on forward, keep moving forward, and learn from the mistakes of the past. I thought as much myself, my friend. But to hear you say it, well, indeed, the ground upon which we stand crumbles, and we must find strength to move forward, even should it cost us pain to do so. Lord Otto, at the next house session, I shall call for an Amikio council to be held. My lord, such a gathering is reserved for. Oh, you intend to the church. You intend for the church to confide a new doctrine. Since the separation of religion and state, we have refrained from interfering in church affairs. But if the church is to remain a part of Ishgardian society and continue serving the people, it must consider its role and formally address recent revelations. I would call for this council not as a speaker, but as a humble adherent of the faith. Long had I considered whether which measure was necessary, and lacked the courage to set them in motion. I now have it. Thank you. That's no problem. All right, I shall tend to the necessary preparations at once. Among other things, we must reach out to those in the clergy and those who embody reform. I ask you for your patience in the meantime. All right. How many more quest lines do you have? 2, 3. Let's see. Alright. Ah, Rex. Owing to Lord Amric swift action, I am pleased to say that the Imperial Council will soon be held. In case you are unaware, the council in the highest assembly is the highest assembly in Ishgard Orthodox Church. The purpose is to deliberate and decide upon doctrine. The previous one was held in less than 8 years ago, and 4 archbishops have since come and gone. As such, most Ishgardians know little of it, and save the which and save that which they have read in historical records. My bad. Traditionally, the archbishop and members of the synod would meet behind closed doors. In light of Bishop Vartanek's fate, however, the time of those doors will be thrown open to the public. Roy? Hey, Clem. Indeed. For the first time in history, all men and women of the faith may have a hand in shaping the mission and teaching of the church. It's my hope that you will join us in this endeavor. Speaking Clem, allow me to express my gratitude for your efforts of vindicating the council. We appreciate the difficulty of your position. I merely heed my concern to the face, my lord. Well, I'm definitely keeping him to that, man. Acting as Bishop Vartanek instead, I shall do all within my power to see that the church may serve the people once more. Where's the Lord Speaker, if I may ask? He stepped aside for a moment, saying that he wished to gather his thoughts ahead of the council. The hour draws nigh, however. Eric and I shall proceed to the vault with a good deacon. In the meantime, I ask you to find Lord Amric. He should be at the last vigil, I believe. All right. All right, let's go find the Lord Commander then. All right, where's the last vigil? Here we are. Quickly. There's the Lord Commander. All right. Oh, it's you. Oh, it's you, my friend. Is it time already? Indeed it is. I see. My apologies. I'll be making my apologies for making you come and fetch. I have been thinking, Rex, on the path I have chosen to walk, and on those who have been left behind as a consequence of my actions. Those who died fighting, those burdened with dauntless grief, those deprived of a position and purpose. Like any nation, Ishgard is made of desperate souls with desperate beliefs. The reason, hang on, I'm having some trouble time reading this. I'm falling asleep again. Why is this always such a trouble for me in every stream? Alright. Like any nation, Ishgard is made of desperate souls with desperate belief. Without an enemy to unite us, we recall the differences that we once set aside out of necessity, and find our old friends, new ideologies and new foes, as new ideological foes. The future I had envisioned is far more difficult to secure than I had imagined. What must I do for our people to live in harmony, for our nation to move forward? Such questions I have been pondering. We should begin with making our way to council. We shall continue our conversation as we speak. All right. Pep talk. Ready? Let's begin. If you're agreeable, I would like you to look. I would like to look on in House 410's manner. Hey, Emmerich is now accompanying us. Look at that. All right. All right. Feels like another age that you and yours were no more than foreign wards in House 410. In actual fact, it may be considered so. For your coming, set in motion a chain of events that brought an end to the Dragonstone War, ushering a new age of harmony. You paved the way for meaningful change in our nation. For that, you shall have my gratitude. Then now, shall we continue to the architect? Okay. Move that off. Random night. Over here. Alright, King Thornton and his Knights 12. The murderers of Redatasker. Since the truth of their ancient crime came to light, many have demanded that these images be torn down. Yet though that what our founding father did was wrong. Neither is right. It's simply expunged from their deeds from history. To do so would be to deny our people's part in what they follow for 1,000 years. We have the chance to forge a new future, where we, as a nation, must decide how we will confront our past. Forgive me. I was lying yet again. Let us join the Deacon Clem in the vault. All right, Lord Commander. I was lost there too. Don't you worry. I was there with you. All right, Clem. There you are, my friend. The council is about to convene. Let us make our way to the audience palace. All right. Hey, you even got the church here. All right. Delegate. All right. Esteemed members of the clergy, honored adherents of the faith, I thank you for your attendance. In recent days, our nation has been wrecked with series of tragedies. Those among us who do Helone's work have been transformed into abominations. This dreadful phenomenon has been brought through by the final day, and it's upon our despair and anguish that it feeds. Thus, if we are to prevent further tragedies, we must strive to ensure that all Ishgardian clergymen and citizens alike abide by peace and love for one another in the heart. Right? To that end, I called the ecumenical I call the ecumenical court alchemical council, the first of in generation, that we might together determine a path forward for the church and society as a whole. Since in antiquity, the Ishgardian Orthodox Church have observed the people in two respects: the Furies, the Furies fear and strike with the heart of Dragonkin, and as the Furies shield to safeguard souls of man. But now that we are at peace with the Dravanians, the Church need no longer to serve as a spear. And so we must now consider how we might better serve as a shield for our brethren. The hierarchy must be reformed. For that, we need accountability. The upper echelon must be stripped of rank at minimum, and investigations conduct. Trials held in evidence of sufficient damning, and then we may turn ourselves to our doctrine. Okay. Messed that part. Oh, some people still spectacle, obviously. As our predecessors did before us, we as the Synod have ever sought to interpret the scriptures of the best to our abilities, and thus convene Helona's will to the people. Such fervent pursuit of retribution at the expense of the doctrine would come also at the expense of our faith. Have we won the war or lost our souls? Oh, Helone, are we outside your grace? Oh no. Calm down, people. Calm down. We don't want anybody turning into blasphemies here, alright? This bodes ill. At this rate, someone might turn. Since the war's end, the church and faithful have stood at a crossroads, unable to take the next step forward. His Grace, Bishop Bartanok, may he walk in Haloni's hall, was one such soul. In his longing for tempering times, he restored the use of the Aether of one such Aether soul, and in his longing for a simpler time, he resonated with using ancient hang on, let me read that. Gosh damn it. I lost track. Oh, why is my brain so mushed today? Come on, brain, work with me here. Seriously. Right. His Grace Archbishop Bartanag, may he walk in Haloni's house, one such soul and longing for a simpler time. He resorted to using forbidden magic, and he succumbed to despair. Oh, motherfucker. Oh, and I know which scene this is exactly because I can see Horseshoe right there. In our minds, we renounce the lies upon which our nation was built. But in our hearts, we yearn for the righteousness. Misguided though it was, the grave that gave us comfort and purpose so long. So let us not forget who we are. Let us confront the mistakes of the past and learn from them, that we do not repeat the mistakes of our forefathers. That's why he's the Lord Commander, changing people's mind with simply words. As fervently as we believe in our sacred duty, We struggle to accept the church's deception and embrace change. The legacy of Thornton weighs heavy on their temptations to simply cast aside like a mantle that suits us no longer. Yet that would dishonor the sacrifice of those that went before us, countless souls who served the people with purest intent. And so heavy though it may be, let us together bear the burden as we set forth anew. Our friend rest. Our friend Rex risked his life and limb to reveal the truth. The truth that our legends and our scripture were tainted by betrayal, but not wholly corrupt. So the great wall and towering spires of our city may have been built with murder and deception. They rest upon the foundation immutable and truth, a devotion to Hello Name, whom we have worshipped for since before our forefathers settled on this land. The church is a font of practical wisdom, and the teachings guide us in our daily lives as such things as define our faith, and no less than the lies that we can acknowledge our simple sins without recounting our religion. Without rejecting who we are. A comprehensive review of scripture as well as historical lecture would be necessary. Revisions is appropriate. Must be made to ensure for future generations. I just want to get this over with. Right. The perilous knowledge of the church doctrine. I dare say none is better suited to leading the effort than you. I suspect many eyes will be required to pour over the tombs, and I have many idle men and women of faith who would jump at the chance. All right. I also expect many eyes will be required to pour all over the tomb, and I know many idle men and women who would jump at the chance to do so Helena's work once more. The day is very long. I had no answer to my father's words. It seems the people had it within them all along. Need to have. Why are my eyes covered in my hat? Why is my hat covering my eyes? I mean. Alright then. Like we're on a mutual understanding. Alrighty then. My Lord Commander. Council went better than I dared hope. The details remain to be decided. As it was a resulting success. Your words helped everyone to find common ground. I know not how. Thank you. Much credit goes to Rex. In the face of great hardship, never did he hesitate to press on. And our peoples may not have forgotten this. Indeed. Well do I remember the day you flew into Ishgard upon a dragon's back. Have a good nap, Midgard Silmer. Alright. Making possible the impossible. You inspired us all. In you, we glimpsed the fury, a vision of courage in the face of uncertainty. Looking upon your example, we shall endeavor to being about change in the church for the future and of all Ishgard. There will, of course, be those who struggle to rise above the mere despair. But my fellows and I shall be there to take their hand by by faith and love. And for that, and for what is faith if not salvation? Amen. Amen to that statement. Well, I had best return to the cathedral. We have much more to do. All right. But ere I forget, I tracked down which you requested. Some repairs will be necessary, but it will be seen with all haste. Oh, I wonder what that's about. Okay. I tasked the deacon to find a certain item. You see, a secret weapon, one might say. Given that what we know of profane Fafnir, I suspect it will be a great use to us in our hunt. Once the repairs are complete, we shall be ready to strike. With the church having reached an accord with the people, the risk of more clergymen turning into has greatly diminished. We now may focus entirely on the blasphemy. Indeed. This time, we freed Vanadru from his torment. Rest while you can, Rex. For I dare say the coming battle will determine the best way. All right. All right, let's do this. All right. This is the final quest of the evening or the midday because it's still bright outside. Glad tidings, Rex. Since the accumulated council, not a single soul has turned. Safe in the knowledge that we only think of how to hunt down the blessed. Ah, Rex, you're here too. Excellent. I'm pleased to say the secret weapon is ready. You may now look we may now look to dealing with profane Fafnir. All right. As you recall, the when we last encountered it was lying in wait by the Soleil. Instinctive drive by inherent memories, I believe. It seeks to protect that which is most strongly associated with the Archbishop. In all likelihood, there was a self-seeming motive that compelled it to come to the Holy See from the skies above. It keeps watch over the Holy Vault. The next is discretion. We shall exploit this instinct by using the secret weapon to lure out to the chance. Oh, I can see where he's going with this. What exactly is the secret? It's none other than the Fury's Grace, the holy causer of the Archbishop. Suspecting the Bishop Vartanax had revived it from the Az's law, I had a Deacon Clem search for his private quarters. My suspicions proved correct. With the causer in hand, I shall make an irresistible bait for profane Fafnir. Oh, damn, my lord, this is unconsequential. This is an unconsequential risk. There is no telling how the blasphemy will react. Indeed, but we can be confident that I will command this his undivided attention, thus ensuring that no more citizens be placed in harm's way. If the Heaven's Ward are the Archbishop's shield, then the Temple Knights are the people's. As leader of the order, that risk of mine is to bear. All right, Lord Commander. All the Knights of the Heaven's Ward fell in Az's law. As a vessel for their memories, Vanadru may be considered the last of their number. Let us go. Let us go then. And revive him to his all. their duty. Okay, I forgot. Got there. That was on me. All right, let us see to our preparation. Proceed to the vault. We finish on this once and for all. All right, let's finish this. I'm ready. So ready for this. Gotta move my mic. All right, to the vault we go. All right. All right, there we go. All right. So these. Make sure we got everything. All right, let's see what everything is. That's been a while, so right, let's see. Lowers target physical damage dealt by 5% magic, dealing damage by blah duration. Delivers attack. All right, so that one's an AoE. I think this is also AoE as well. Reduces damage. Okay. Cast spell without interruption. That's what I'm was looking for. It casts like these spells without interruption. That's what these two do. Okay. Increases his own magical dealt by 10%. Okay, definitely gotta use that. And then this one's healed. Heal puts target to sleep. That's on resurrects target. Okay. Delivers a pet. Okay. If I remember, I think K was the one that's forward, and G was the one that was backward. Do I have one for what on Y? Take magical sword. Okay. Alrighty then. Okay, I think we're ready. Alright, I'm ready. I'm ready, my lord. This feels familiar. Oh, there it is. There's that little bastard. Oh, I remember this music. That's the heavens ward. The beast comes. Now is our chance. Alright, Emmerich. Hopefully this works. Make ready. To me, my knight. Hey, it worked. Blasphemy. Profane fast. Of course, we're gonna have to deal with the dragon in Ishgard. For the glory of King Thornton. You are not he. A trick. It is a trick. Indeed it is. Forgive me, Sir Vanadru. For the sake of all Ishgardians, he must strike you down. All right. Remember? Yep, there we go. Wait. Oh, I want it. boy. Oh, that's threatening me.
You underestimate me.
Right, go, 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 go. Woo! Barely dodged. Under. Bring the map. They don't need it. Oh god. Oh boy. Remember correctly, one in each corner.
Do not underestimate me.
Oh boy. Stay on your guard. What in the hell? Flipping hell is it doing? Woo! Okay. Oh, you little son of a bitch. No, 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 no. Okay, there we go. Uh-oh.
You underestimate
Oh,
me.
shit, 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 shit. Ah! Thank you, Arta. Oh, God. Okay. Okay. So I definitely... Get him. There we go. Oh. Okay.
I will not falter.
Oh! Shitting me. That's some bull crap. I was protected. Ah. All over again. Fucking thing.
It ends here. You underestimate me.
Over there. Oh.
There.
there.
Do not underestimate me!
Okay, get out of there. There we go. All right, good.
We must stand our ground!
Oh boy.
You underestimate me!
Oh! All right, take him out. All right. All right.
I will not falter!
Oh! Got. Oh, there we go. Dodge that beautifully. Uh-oh. Oh! Okay. Woo! God damn this thing. All right. So close. Ooh.
This knight does not yield!
You almost got it. Hey, let's go. All right, finally, it's over. Okay, but why is it not this? Oh God, there's a second phase, isn't there? Okay, no, it's over. Thus ends the tale of the Heaven's Ward. let it not be forgotten. It was wrong of them to conceal the truth of the nation's founding, to abide the Archbishop in his machinations. Yet, in peering into their heart, one thing became clear. They too had succumbed to the primal manipulation. They too were victims. Flawed men, aye, and not without sin. The Ishgardians brave and true, as well as all aspire to be. Having triumphed in the battle of ideals, I have the responsibility to all our people, their hopes and dreams, their sorrow and suffering. There are mine to bear, and bear them I shall. For had you not vanquished King Thornton, or had I erred in but one of my many choices, my choice, I may as well have been the first to succumb to despair, to be reborn a blasphemy. You would not have turned, not you. A ridiculous notion. I'm more likely to become a beast than you. Oh no, that one goes hard because considering all the stuff the Warrior of Light has been through. Thank you, my friend, for having such confidence in me. My apologies. It was not mine to wax sentiment. Our work here is done. Let's return to the congregation. Let's freaking go, bro. Took care of that dragon. Alright, strategy room it is. Alright, just one more to go. Then we'll finish off for the day, and then we'll do probably that next one. Maybe tomorrow if I wake up early enough. But who knows? Anyway, get my day. Alright, where to? Here. Hey, good player. Hey, God. Ugh, apologies. Alright, into the strategy room it is. Alright. So, Rex, permit me to offer my gratitude for helping us overcome not only the blasphemy, but the despair with this one with. But this is only the beginning. Oh, in fact, we may have made a tremendous strides in breaking down the ancient barriers within our society. There is yet to remain a great rift in the bridges. It's no easy thing to rise above a lifetime of preconceptions and prejudices. I myself have struggled to do so, as you must know. But I shan't give up. In honor to on to the honor of my house, I will do everything in my power to build a new Ishgard, one in which all people can see eye to eye, regardless of birth and station. Now then, I believe the deacon has some word for you. Pray lend him an ear. My Lord Rex, may I say how glad I am that you are safe and well. Just before you arrived, Lord Emic explained to me the true nature of the man who became the blasphemer. The poor confused creature was born of the church's mistake, and on behalf of the clergy, I give you my heartfelt thanks for laying it to rest. As we work to reform the institution and rebuild our relationship with the people, we will remember and pray for all those who have fallen in service of the faith. And we shall pray for you as well, wherever your path may lead, and may the Fury ever watch over and keep you. I shall leave it to that, then, Lord Emmerich. Two wishes to speak, and this will not do to keep him waiting long. All right. Rex, Lord Arton, I thank you for your vital roles in playing and ridding us of this profane festival. No problem. As though I'm just doing warrior of light things. As ever, the sight of you in combat was nothing short of inspiring. I got that effect on people. There's no further reported instances of people turning into blasphemies itself. No more, with no more. I shall like to believe that we are free to scourge of despair. My brother and I shall labor to see that that it ever remains to be a fighting to dispel the darkness in men's hearts. I shall fight with you, not only as the speaker of the House of Lord, but as a commander of the Temple Knights, but as a man of faith, in our God and in our. Together, let us strive to fill our nation with hope. Rex, by now you will be sick of unto death of being thanked, but I must nonetheless express my additional words of gratitude. Full of have you saved our nation, our people. I speak not only of our lives, but our hearts and minds as well. You've given us a great gift, of the opportunity of choice, and we are to repay for it. With as a nation, we must take full advantage of the freedom and dictate a new course forward into a bright future. That forward means we may not always agree upon, but as fellow guardians, we shall find a way to rise above our differences and stand united. That is the nation I will strive to build. This I swear to you. Rex, given all that you have done for us, I am loath to impose upon you any further. May I trouble you to bear the word of success to the officer of Razat Han? Will the courts be sending a report, but there is no substitution for first-hand accounts. Our allies would benefit from the additional details that you can provide as well. Our thanks again, my friend. And may the Fury speed your way. Hey. Alrighty then. That's taken care of. Alright, let's teleport Raza on. Where you at? Alright. Alright, there we go. Where's the radiant? Oh, no, not that. Okay. There we go. Don't worry, we're almost finishing up. There we are. Alright. Lord Rex, you returned. I dare hope that the hunt for the blasphemy was a success. It was. You would vanquish the beast comes to little no surprise, but this occasion would serve as an impetus for the church to embark upon a new path of reform. Incredible! I will share these joyous tidings to our allies without delay. If I may speak candidly, I must confess that being a great admirer of yours when you have a moment, I would like to hear about some of your adventures. You would, I would be honored. For the present, I am at official capacity, blah, blah, blah. Okay, there we go. Hey! There we go. You can now dive specific electrical range GPS. Ooh. Sweet. I can now dive with hat, can I? Oh, yeah. Alright, what about this? Ooh! Oh, you can make something crazy glamour with this. Okay. Save that for later. But anyways, yeah. Tomorrow we're gonna be doing the domain quest line, and we're gonna be switching over to Machinist once again. And look at that gun, baby. Oh my god! The only reason I'm keeping this gun like this is because The flamethrower looks amazing with this. All right, anyway, I cannot wait to use that. Wait to use that in the next stream. I don't know if it's gonna be tomorrow or whenever it happens. But anyway, yeah. So, go back to. Nope, not that. Sorry about that. All right, anyway. Yeah. You can, all right, there we go. Look at that. Look at that beautiful sword. All right, anyway. All right. There we are. All right, anyway. You can follow me on my social, my Twitter /X handles at _X. I also have a Blue account, which is @Kitty.social. I also have a backup info / Twitter, which is official Rex _Kitty, which is mostly just there to exist. And you can watch me stream on Twitch, which is Rex _Kitty, or you can rewatch the VODs on my YouTube channel, which is Rex Kitty VOD. That's VOD in the lowercase. Thank you for coming to my stream, and I hope to see you again real soon. Later, Lagadors. Bye.